I'm Jen Mack. I'm the owner of One Ultimate Health. I'm a certified personal trainer and a boot camp instructor, but most of you guys know me as someone who just loves the mindset and working with the internal to make the external change. So welcome to this training. This training is one of my favorites. This one, I'm telling you, is changing my life. This is the steps that I have put together from reading. I wish I had my stack of books in here, but reading things from Science of Getting Rich, the Napoleon Hill's, Think and Grow Rich, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, Wallace Wattles, James Twyman in Moses Code. It is quite incredible the things that I have read and put together that I feel like I am bringing the puzzle pieces all together. So I'm very excited to show this one to you. I'm very excited to be able to teach you how to design the life you want. If that has to do with health or making more money or relationships or whatever, and as you're starting to realize that this 14-day Fire the Fat program is not just about health, it's not just about losing weight, it's about life. And so I'm excited to be able to teach you the truth that I have figured out through lots and lots of reading, and this is the 6 steps to a great life. Now I'm using this stuff every day and my life is just unfolding in front of me. So how do you design your own life? A lot of people think that I'm just here to whatever. I'm just here to swim upstream in hopes that my life will somewhat go in a direction that I want it to. And I'm here to tell you that's not right. That's not the truth. The truth is you can design your life. You can take what is given to you and create greatness. Create a great life. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 6 steps that I have found out that work miracles. So what must I have in place? What must my mindset be like? What must I learn in order to create that great life? And what must I do to be able to have the great life that I really desire? So let's get right to it, okay? The very first thing you need to do, the D word. A lot of people hate this word. A lot of people will give up responsibility in their life because their parents did this, or they didn't have that kind of upbringing, or they didn't do that well in school, or their brothers or sisters, or the job, or their boss, or the weather. Stop. Take responsibility right now. Take responsibility for your life. It is the best decision you'll ever make. The first step you must do is decide what your life will look like. What do you want? What job do you want? What body do you want? What kind of activities do you want to partake in? What kind of relationships do you desire? Remember, I own the business One Ultimate Health. Most people think that's for bodies, right? Most people think that's a healthy, thin, fit body. One Ultimate Health. It's your life. It's the entire thing. It's relationships, your job, where your money even comes from. It's it is your health. It's your body too, but it's your happiness. So first, decide, what do you want? What does that life look like? Blow the ceiling off your limited thinking. What does it look like? Okay? Now that you have a very clear picture of what you want out of your life, what's the next step? The next step is you must meditate. Now I don't mean I don't necessarily mean that. What I do mean is contemplate. You must think of that desire often. I have a very, very vivid picture of the house I want. 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, large fenced-in backyard, 4-car garage, where instead of the garage is stacked out this way, it's 4 cars this way. There's a gym in there, of course, a media room, an indoor pool. I wish that I could take you through the details, but I have decided, and my type of meditation is late at night and early in the morning, and I think about my house. I go there. There's a library in there. I go there often. I walk through, I make dinner, I sleep in that house, I read books in there, I work out in my gym, I hang out in the backyard. I am contemplating, meditating upon my desire. Okay? Now I already gave you the hint to the number 3. What's the one that you think starts with a V? What must I do? Visualize. I could walk you through my house. I could walk you through the front doors. I could show you every single room, the colors, the trim, the floor covering. Visualize. Get a very clear picture of what your house, body, relationship, job, what does it look like? Make a movie of it. Okay? During this process of these steps, this one leads to this one. You've heard of Think and Grow Rich, right? And you've heard of Change Your Thinking, Change Your Thoughts, Wayne Dyer. And you've heard of Brian Tracy, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life, Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, Wayne Dyer and Brian Tracy. Think and Grow Rich, The Science of Getting Rich, As a Man Thinketh. What do you think these guys all have in common? What are they teaching us? The power of our thoughts. This is untapped, folks. This information is exactly the information we need. This information is the key to a great life. Thinking, deciding, that's thinking, meditating, that's thinking, visualize, that all comes from here. The next one, what this does is this sends out the frequency out to the universe to show that you really, really want this thing. Now, the universe, I use the word the universe because it's a very, to me, it's a very broad, but it's God, your higher self, whatever you want to call it. Don't get lost in the terminology, but understand what I'm saying here as far as what my job is, okay? What my job is and what I'm teaching you and what your job is. Once you're visualizing, every single time I visualize that house and I walk through there, I get excited. I'm home. This is my house. Think about what you would feel like if you literally walked into the house you've been dreaming about in the physical world. Would you not be excited? That kind of excitement brings it to you. That kind of excitement creates what it is that you're desiring. Okay? What's the next thing? This is the hardest step, but it's a must-do process. Step number 5. Create that energy. Step number 5. You must have faith. You must be confident that your desire is coming forth, that your desire is being created. You must have confidence and faith in this process. This is a natural law. If you and I stood up on my roof and we're getting ready to jump, both of us would have faith that we're going to land on the ground. It's called the law of gravity. This, my friends, is called the law of attraction. Now, I know you probably have watched The Secret. You have read the books. This is true. This is the truth. Okay? There is a natural law out there that is made up of this thinking substance. And a thought that permeates this substance creates it. Creates the thought. Made in the image of your thinking. So it must be clear. Because if you're not clear enough, you will get any willy-nilly thing that comes your way. Decide what you want. Be clear. Let me write that in there. Be clear. If you were meeting with an architect and he said, how many bathrooms do you want? And you say, I don't care. You're not clear, right? What does he build? A 5-bedroom house with 1 bathroom. And then you're going to be pretty upset when that house gets built and there's only 1 bathroom, right? And you're going to say, well, I can't, are you kidding? You only put 1 bathroom in there? And he's going to go, you weren't clear. Think of that communication between you and your architect, between you and your personal trainer, between you and your chef. When you go to a restaurant, you're pretty clear about what you want. I want number 4. Well done with iced tea. And he's going to go, great, I'll give you a number 4 with that's well done with an iced tea. Do you want lemon? No, thank you. Okay, I don't know what I want. And he's going to go, all right, well, I'll just go pick something. Well, then you better be happy with what you get. Okay, do you understand? A little bit facetious here, but do you understand? You have to be clear. Visualizing, that's a communication between the universe. I know some of this stuff seems really far-fetched, but I'm in the middle of it. I'm doing it. My life, it's happening. It's unfolding because of these steps. Okay, what's the last thing? You must have faith, right? You have to have confidence that it's coming. And you must be grateful. Grateful for the things that you do already have. I am in a house right now. This is my house. And I am in my office, which is a recording studio, as well as when I do all the recordings and upload all the videos and all my website stuff. I have scripts that are right behind the camera, so I can kind of keep track of what I'm doing. Otherwise, I get up here and talk for 97 hours. This office that I'm in right now is a 9 by 10, I think. It's very small. I can almost touch both sides, both side walls. But I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for the technology that I do have to bring this message to you. I'm grateful for all these dry erase boards in this house, even though they're not hung up, but they're leaning against the closet. I'm grateful for the things that I have to be able to share this message with you, even if it's not $10,000 worth of equipment to share with you, that it's minimal. Does that make sense? If you take a child somewhere and you're purchasing, you spend their birthday with them, and you give them, they get tons of presents for their birthday, and they constantly at the end of the celebration they go, that's it, there's no more presents? Did you get me anything else? Can I get this other doll next time, or this car, or can you take me to the zoo next time? You're going to be thinking, I don't want to give you anything else, because you're not grateful. So think of that when you are thinking of your communication, almost your relationship with the universe. If you're not grateful for what you have, the universe may not give you what you want. Be in a state of abundance, a state of gratitude. It will come your way. These are the wonderful 6 steps that I have pulled from, I bet 10 or 12, 15 different books. Decide what you want. Contemplate. You don't have to spend even time sitting in a closet somewhere with tea and candles, but contemplate. Think about what you want. Visualize it. Create that energy. Have faith that it's coming your way, that you are creating the life you want, and be grateful. These are the best steps. This is the truth. I look so forward to seeing what you've created. There's a Facebook comment section below this video. Please post with the kind of life that you are creating and let me know how it's going for you. I can't wait to hear your story and meet you sometime and find out how these steps have worked for you. Till next time, make good choices and keep creating.